What if you could solve any problem at work or in life with a simple, powerful approach? That's exactly what design thinking helps you do. And today, I'll show you how to use it. Hello everyone, this is Sunny, bringing you my first video about design thinking. Design thinking, a methodology that can help you tackle any challenge creatively. You've probably heard of design thinking, but what does it really mean? At its core, it's a structured approach to problem solving that puts creativity, empathy, and experimentation at the forefront. Whether you're designing a product, streamlining a process, or solving everyday challenges, this approach can be a game changer. Have you ever wished you could solve problems with more creativity? You might have more in common with Leonardo da Vinci than you think. Da Vinci wasn't just an artist, he was a master of science, engineering, and invention. In this deep dive, we're going to unlock your inner Da Vinci and explore design thinking. Whether you're designing a product or streamlining a process, design thinking can help you find innovative solutions. So, are you ready to unleash your inner Da Vinci? Let's begin. Design thinking is a practical approach anyone can use to solve problems in a human-centered way. It's about empathy, truly understanding the needs and frustrations of the people you're designing for. Design thinking is iterative, allowing for flexibility and adaptation as you gather feedback and refine your solutions. It's a powerful tool for unlocking your creative potential and making a real impact. The first step in design thinking is defining the challenge. The How Might We (HMW) technique helps reframe challenges as opportunities for innovation. A well-crafted HMW question should inspire your team, providing direction while leaving room for creativity. Start by clearly defining the problem, then brainstorm HMW questions to guide your journey. Let's say your goal is to improve the customer experience in a retail store. Reframe that goal using the HMW technique. How might we create a more welcoming and enjoyable shopping experience? This question opens up possibilities for your team to explore, from store layout to employee interactions. The goal is to shift your perspective and open up to a world of possibilities. Constraints can serve as catalysts for creativity. Identifying constraints early on helps focus creative energy on feasible solutions. Constraints are not roadblocks, but guideposts leading to ingenious solutions. Embrace constraints as opportunities for innovation. Research in design thinking is about deeply understanding your users. Creating personas helps move away from assumptions to a more empathetic understanding. Personas help design solutions that are functional, relevant, and engaging. Develop a deep understanding of your users to create meaningful solutions. Observation in design thinking is about actively engaging with users' environments. Observe how people interact with products and spaces to uncover valuable insights. The art of observation reveals subtle cues and unspoken frustrations. Uncover hidden needs to develop effective and delightful solutions. Empathy is at the heart of design thinking. It's about understanding the emotions and experiences that shape behaviors. The empathy map helps teams develop a deeper understanding of users, design solutions that resonate on a deeper, more emotional level. Extract meaningful insights from research data to inform design solutions. Organize data to identify recurring themes and patterns. Recognize the bigger picture that emerges from connecting the dots. Use these insights to guide innovative design solutions. Dig deeper to understand the why behind user behavior. Question initial assumptions to uncover root causes and motivations. Insights reveal underlying truths about user behavior. These insights guide us toward human-centered solutions that resonate with users. As we delve deeper into our research data, extracting insights and connecting the dots, we need a way to organize and communicate these findings in a clear and compelling way. This is where the power of synthesis comes in, the art of weaving together disparate pieces of information into a cohesive and meaningful narrative. Think of it as storytelling, where each insight is a chapter that contributes to the overall understanding of our users and their needs. We use visuals, diagrams, and frameworks to bring these insights to life, making them tangible and shareable with our team. A well-crafted synthesis tells a story that is both informative and engaging, capturing the essence of our research and inspiring action. One powerful tool for synthesis is the journey map, a visual representation of the user's experience over time. Journey maps allow us to map out the different touchpoints, emotions, pain points, and moments of delight that users encounter as they interact with a product or service. By visualizing the user journey, we gain a holistic understanding of their experience and can identify key areas for improvement. Synthesis is not simply about summarizing our findings, it's about crafting a compelling narrative that brings those findings to life. It's about communicating insights in a way that is clear, concise, and memorable, inspiring action and guiding our design decisions towards solutions that truly meet the needs of our users. The insights we glean from the interpretation phase are not meant to be filed away as interesting but ultimately useless trivia. They are the fuel that will ignite the next phase of our design thinking journey, ideation. These insights act as springboards, propelling us forward into a realm of creative exploration and problem solving. Armed with a deep understanding of our users' needs, motivations, and pain points, we're now ready to brainstorm a wide range of potential solutions. These insights serve as guideposts, ensuring that our ideas are grounded in user centricity and focused on solving real problems. They provide a framework for our creativity, helping us channel our brainstorming efforts in a productive and meaningful direction. Imagine you're designing a mobile app for language learning. Through research, you've discovered that many users struggle with staying motivated and engaged over time. This insight becomes a springboard for ideation, prompting you to brainstorm features that gamify the learning experience, introduce social elements, or provide personalized feedback and encouragement. The interpretation phase is not the end of the research process. It's the bridge that connects research to action, transforming insights into fuel for innovation. By embracing the art of insight, we empower ourselves to move forward with confidence, knowing that our ideas are grounded in a deep understanding of our users and their needs, setting the stage for truly impactful solutions. Welcome to the heart of innovation, the exhilarating and sometimes chaotic world of idea generation. Armed with a treasure trove of insights from our research, we're now ready to unleash our creative potential and brainstorm a multitude of solutions to our design challenge. This is where the inner Da Vinci within us truly shines, as we embrace a playful, experimental mindset and allow ideas to flow freely, like paint splattered across a canvas. Brainstorming is not about finding the right answer right away. It's about generating as many ideas as possible, no matter how wild, unconventional, or seemingly impractical. Think of it as a mental playground where the rules of logic and feasibility are temporarily suspended, and the only limit is the boundless capacity of our imaginations. This is not the time for judgment or criticism. It's a safe space for even the most outlandish ideas to see the light of day. We encourage a culture of yes and building upon each other's suggestions, combining seemingly disparate concepts and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The goal is to create a torrent of ideas, a deluge of possibilities from which we can later sift and refine. Remember, the more ideas we generate, the greater the likelihood of stumbling upon that truly groundbreaking solution. So, let's shed our inhibitions, embrace the spirit of playful exploration, and unleash a brainstorming bonanza that would make even Da Vinci proud. In the realm of idea generation, quantity reigns supreme, at least initially. Our goal is to break free from the shackles of self-censorship and unleash a deluge of ideas, regardless of their perceived merit. This means embracing the wild, the wacky, and even the downright absurd, for within these seemingly impractical notions often lie the seeds of true innovation. Think of it like panning for gold. We must sift through a mountain of sediment, separating the mundane from the magnificent. Not every idea will be a golden nugget, but the more we sift, the greater our chances of striking it rich. It's in the sheer volume of ideas, the willingness to explore every nook and cranny of our imagination, that we increase our odds of uncovering those hidden gems. This approach might feel counterintuitive, especially for those accustomed to a more analytical and measured approach to problem solving. But it's precisely by suspending judgment, by allowing ourselves to entertain even the most outlandish concepts, that we break free from the confines of conventional thinking and open ourselves up to truly novel solutions. Remember, the goal at this stage is not to evaluate or critique, but to generate, to create a rich tapestry of ideas, a vibrant mosaic of possibilities. So let's silence our inner critic, embrace the freedom of unrestrained creativity, and watch as a torrent of ideas, both brilliant and bizarre, floods our brainstorming session. After the exhilarating whirlwind of a brainstorming session, we find ourselves amidst a glorious mess. A colourful explosion of ideas scribbled on whiteboards, scattered across sticky notes and echoing in the air. While this creative chaos is a testament to our team's ingenuity, it's time to bring some order to this vibrant chaos, to sift through the abundance and extract those golden nuggets of innovation. This is where organisation becomes our ally, helping us navigate the sea of ideas and chart a course towards those concepts with the greatest potential. We can begin by grouping similar ideas, identifying common themes, and creating visual representations of our brainstorming output. Mind maps, affinity diagrams, and concept maps are invaluable tools in this endeavor, allowing us to transform a jumbled mass of thoughts into a structured and comprehensible framework. As we organize, we also begin to prioritize, identifying those ideas that resonate most strongly with our design challenge, align with our users' needs, and hold the greatest promise for innovation. This process of prioritization is not about discarding ideas outright, but rather about creating a hierarchy, a roadmap that will guide us as we move forward into the next phase of our design thinking journey. Remember, the goal is not to impose rigid order upon the creative chaos, but to bring clarity to the abundance, to reveal the underlying structure within the seemingly random scatter of ideas. By embracing organization as a tool for refinement, we transform the brainstorming bonanza into a launchpad for the next exciting phase of our design thinking adventure, prototyping. We've brainstormed a universe of ideas, watched them dance in the ether of our collective imagination. But ideas like delicate butterflies can easily flutter away, if not given a place to land, a form to inhabit. This is where prototyping takes center stage in our design thinking journey, transforming abstract concepts into tangible artifacts we can see, touch, and interact with. Prototyping is the bridge between the ethereal realm of ideas and the concrete world of solutions. It's the process of bringing our concepts to life not as polished, finished products, but as rough around the edges representations that allow us to explore, experiment, and gather feedback. Think of prototypes as sketches in 3 dimensions, capturing the essence of an idea without getting bogged down in the details. The power of prototyping lies in its ability to make ideas tangible, to give them a physical form that we can interact with and test in the real world. No longer confined to the realm of thought, these tangible manifestations of our ideas become catalysts for conversation, collaboration, and refinement. By holding a prototype in our hands, we gain a deeper understanding of its strengths and weaknesses, its potential and its limitations. We can see how it feels, how it functions, and how it might fit into the lives of our users. This tangible interaction with our ideas is crucial for identifying design flaws, uncovering hidden opportunities, and ultimately creating solutions that are both innovative and user-centered. When we hear the word prototype, Our minds often conjure up images of sleek, high-fidelity mock-ups that closely resemble the final product. But in the world of design thinking, prototypes can take on a multitude of forms, from rough sketches on paper to interactive digital mock-ups. The key is not to get bogged down in creating a perfect representation, but rather to choose the level of fidelity that best serves the purpose of the prototype at that stage in the design process. Early-stage prototypes, often referred to as low-fidelity prototypes, are all about speed and exploration. Think sticky notes, cardboard, pipe cleaners, and other readily available materials cobbled together to represent the basic functionality of an idea. These prototypes are not meant to be pretty, they're meant to be functional, to help us test assumptions, gather feedback, and iterate quickly. As our ideas mature, we might choose to create higher fidelity prototypes that more closely resemble the final product. These prototypes might involve three-dimensional printing, coding, or other more sophisticated techniques. But even at this stage, it's important to remember that perfection is not the goal. Prototypes, regardless of their fidelity, are tools for learning and iteration, not finished products. The beauty of imperfection in prototyping lies in its ability to encourage experimentation and feedback. When we present a rough around the edges prototype, people feel more comfortable offering suggestions and critique, knowing that the design is still in flux. This openness to feedback is crucial for identifying blind spots, uncovering hidden needs, and ultimately creating solutions that are both innovative and user-centered. While prototyping might seem like a solitary endeavor, a solitary inventor toiling away in their workshop, it's actually a highly collaborative process in the world of design thinking. The most innovative prototypes are often born from the collective creativity of a team, from the synergy that emerges when diverse perspectives converge in a shared maker space. Imagine a room buzzing with energy, filled with designers, engineers, and users, all huddled around tables strewn with cardboard, glue guns, and colorful markers. This is the heart of the prototyping process, a space where ideas are transformed into tangible artifacts, where assumptions are challenged, and where solutions are co-created through a dynamic interplay of collaboration and feedback. In this collaborative environment, each team member brings their unique skills and perspectives to the table. Designers contribute their eye for aesthetics and user experience. Engineers bring their technical expertise, and users provide invaluable insights into their needs and pain points. This cross-pollination of ideas, this fusion of disciplines, is what fuels innovation in the prototyping process. By working together, sharing ideas, and building upon each other's contributions, we create prototypes that are not only functional, but also elegant, intuitive, and tailored to the needs of our users. We've poured our hearts and minds into crafting prototypes, transforming abstract ideas into tangible manifestations of our creativity. Now comes the moment of truth. Evaluation, that pivotal phase in the design thinking journey where we open ourselves up to feedback, critique, and the invaluable insights that come from sharing our work with others. For many, evaluation can feel like walking a tightrope, a delicate balancing act between the exhilaration of sharing our creations and the vulnerability of exposing them to scrutiny. It's natural to feel a sense of protectiveness over our ideas, to bristle at the thought of criticism. But in the world of design thinking, critique is not a weapon to be feared, but a tool to be embraced, a catalyst for growth and refinement. Remember, the goal of design thinking is not to create a perfect product on the first try, but to iteratively refine and improve our solutions based on user feedback. Every piece of critique, every suggestion, every furrowed brow is an opportunity to learn, to see our work through fresh eyes, and to identify areas where we can make it even better. By shifting our perspective from one of defensiveness to one of openness, we transform evaluation from a nerve-wracking hurdle into a springboard for innovation. We begin to see feedback not as a personal attack, but as a gift, a valuable insight that can help us elevate our work from good to great. So let's shed our armor of ego, embrace the power of critique, and allow feedback to fuel our journey towards truly user-centric solutions. Evaluation is not simply a matter of passively receiving feedback. It's about actively seeking it out, engaging in a dialogue with our users, and asking the right questions to uncover their needs, desires, and pain points. Think of it as a dance, where we lead with open-ended questions, listen attentively to the responses, and observe body language and nonverbal cues to glean deeper insights. Instead of asking, "Do you like this design?" a question that often elicits superficial responses, we delve deeper, inquiring about the user's experience, their thoughts, and their emotions as they interact with our prototype. What was it like to use this feature? What did you find intuitive? What frustrated you? How did this design make you feel? By focusing on the user's experience rather than our own assumptions, we gain invaluable insights into how our design is perceived and how it can be improved. We learn not only what works, but also why it works. And perhaps more importantly, what doesn't work and why. Remember, the goal of evaluation is not to validate our own ideas, but to understand the user's perspective. By mastering the art of asking, by listening more than we speak, and by creating a safe space for honest feedback, we transform evaluation from a one-sided critique into a collaborative conversation that leads to truly user-centered solutions. Evaluation is not the final destination in our design thinking journey. It's merely a bend in the road, a point of reflection and redirection. Armed with the insights gleaned from user feedback, we embark on a continuous cycle of iteration, refining and improving our prototypes until they align perfectly with the needs, desires, and aspirations of our users. This iterative process is the heartbeat of design thinking, a dynamic dance between creation and refinement, where each iteration brings us closer to a solution that is not only functional but also delightful, intuitive, and truly user-centered. We take the feedback we've received, both positive and negative, and use it to inform our next design iteration. Perhaps we need to simplify a complex interface, add a feature that enhances usability, or tweak the aesthetics to better align with the brand identity. Each iteration is an opportunity to experiment, to test new ideas, and to refine our solution based on real-world feedback. It's a process of continuous improvement, driven by a deep empathy for our users and a relentless pursuit of the best possible solution. Remember, design thinking is not a linear process with a definitive endpoint. It's a journey of discovery, a continuous cycle of iteration and refinement. By embracing this iterative mindset, by viewing every prototype as a stepping stone, and by remaining open to feedback, we ensure that our solutions are not only innovative but also truly user-centric, meeting the needs of our users in meaningful and delightful ways. As we reach the culmination of our deep dive into design thinking, it's important to reflect on the transformative power of this human-centered approach to problem-solving. We've journeyed through the 6 phases, from defining the challenge to embracing critique, and discovered how each step, like brushstrokes on a canvas, contributes to the creation of innovative and user-centric solutions. But design thinking is more than just a methodology. It's a mindset, a way of approaching the world with curiosity, empathy, and a willingness to experiment. It's about breaking free from the confines of conventional thinking, embracing ambiguity, and seeing challenges as opportunities for creative exploration. At its core, design thinking is about people. It's about understanding their needs, their desires, and their frustrations, and using that understanding to design solutions that improve their lives in meaningful ways. It's about stepping outside of our own assumptions and biases and seeing the world through the eyes of our users. By embracing the principles of design thinking, we tap into a powerful force for innovation, one that is both human-centered and creatively charged. We become artful design thinkers, capable of transforming challenges into opportunities and crafting solutions that are not only functional but also elegant, intuitive, and truly reflective of the people they are designed to serve. While our exploration of design thinking has focused primarily on its application to design challenges, its transformative power extends far beyond the traditional realms of product and service design. Design thinking is a versatile tool that can be applied to any field, any industry, and any aspect of our lives where creative problem-solving is required. Imagine applying the principles of design thinking to improve communication within your team, to streamline a cumbersome process at work, or even to find creative solutions to everyday challenges at home. By embracing empathy, experimentation, and iteration, we can bring a fresh perspective to any problem, no matter how big or small. Design thinking is not a magic bullet, but it is a powerful catalyst for change. It empowers us to challenge the status quo, to question assumptions, and to explore new possibilities. It encourages us to embrace failure as a learning opportunity, to iterate our way to success, and to never stop seeking a better way. So as we conclude our deep dive into the world of design thinking, let us carry with us the spirit of Leonardo da Vinci, the curiosity, the creativity, and the unwavering belief in the power of human ingenuity to shape a better future. Let us embrace design thinking not just as a methodology, but as a way of life, a lens through which we view the world and a force for positive change in all that we do.